What's going on? 10 pulls, 10 dips, 10 pushes, 10 squats. We're going to be using a medicine ball for the squats. Rest a minute in between each round. 10 rounds, 400 reps. That's how we're getting it today. Rest in 1 minute. It's round 2. Let's get it. Round 2. Round 2. Tell what's up. Bobo, appreciate that life. No doubt. Round two, Tell. You get some work in today? Round three. Get some work in today? No doubt. That's what's up, Tell. El Scardi said, when you gonna oil up? When you gonna oil up? You're gonna let the sweat be the oil. It's gonna start coming out in a minute. Tell, resting for about a minute in between the rounds. Minute 15 seconds, something like that. It's round three. Round three. Let's get some chin-ups on this one. Some dips. Some dips. We'll switch arms on the next round. Switch arms on the next round. Ball. But one sitter on 5-7. Little dude with a lot of heart. Team Slide Me TV, he grinding, bro. Appreciate it. Definitely. Tell say life is good even after stopping working out. But the mental edge misses out and you start getting lazy. Yeah. Yeah. That's why you wanna do something. It ain't nothing but a couple of pull-ups, a couple of push-ups. Ain't gotta be a lot. Few reps. That's the key. your mind and engaged. Definitely start getting lazy. Next thing fell off. Fell off. It's round 4. I know it's late there, Patel, but I did some running around early, but I got the rest of the day off, so just taking my son to work. I'll be chilling out for the rest of the day, so I get this in a little late. It's round 4. I got plenty of stuff to do around the house, but probably I ain't this little shelf for my wife, but other than that, I ain't doing nothing else. Life be real good when it's easy. Everyday easy for you. If you don't know how to do one-arm push-ups, that'll get you there. Elevate one arm. Elevate one arm. Use some bricks, 2x4s. I like the medicine ball because give you, you teach yourself balance too. Like 15 pounds on the medicine ball for the first 15 days. I feel good because I had work done for about a year. So he did some good changes. We like this thing, change smart adaptation. Appreciate that, Patel. Appreciate it. That's cool, man. It's cool. Everybody get tired sometimes. Patel, you been grinding for over a year. That was cool. You back on it now, though. Ain't nothing wrong with a little rest. When I caught that sinus infection, I was down for almost a month. And it took me about another month to get back in the groove. But that rest, I needed that. I didn't realize it at the time, but that 15 days will get you through 15 days of straight rest, get you through a whole nother year. So don't beat yourself up about it. Keep grind. Keep grind. Frederick, what's up? Shout out to North Carolina. Yeah. How the weather over there? It's supposed to get up to about 80 today. Sun shining. There was a few clouds earlier. Everything good now though. Still raining out there in North Carolina. I got my wife friend staying in Raleigh, North Carolina. This round 5, y'all. Let's get some wide grips on this one. Yeah, my wife friend staying in Raleigh. She grew up here in Chicago, but she moved when she probably was about mid-20s. She's been there for about 20 years now. Yeah, a little portable joint, Patel. So you might catch me with it in the front yard one day. Might pull it up to the Force Bazaar. They described it as portable. It come all the way down, fold up, but it's really a space maker. Get it up out the way. But I guess I could throw it in the back of the van, take it to a park or something. Round 6. No doubt, Patel. Appreciate that. Life is good. When I see you on here, I was worried about you. I don't know how true it is, but I was hearing like shit going on over there in India. I don't know how true it is. Yeah, you had me worried over here. But that's what we do this for, right? Keep each other encouraged. Everybody need a rest sometime. Don't compare yourself to nobody else like me. I go just about every day, but I'm used to beating myself up, so you'll get there. Just take your time. I'm saying step by step, like Luke Oakley say. Get you to the finish line. You still young too. Take you 2, 3 days off every week. You ain't gotta go hard every day. You ain't gotta go every day. Take you 2 or 3 days off a week. You know what I'm saying? But don't try not to do it like 2 and 3 days straight. Like do some split days. Party on Tuesday, Wednesday, rest on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Or start your week on Sunday, rest on Monday, work on Tuesday, rest on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Do it like that. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be less anxiety on the mind. Cause this shit do give you a little anxiety, man. Especially on them days when you ain't motivated. And you just gotta use discipline. Let's get around 6. Especially when you walking around and you see people just bullshit, no they don't train or nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ask yourself why. Why I'm doing this? You gotta shut that voice up. Do it anyway. Like today, I didn't want to do nothing to be honest. Really just going through the motions. Yesterday I went hard with it. So it could have been easy for me to say, I don't do nothing today. Success don't come to easy shit. Success come by hard shit. That's why it's not a lot of people successful. If success was easy, everybody be successful. And whatever they doing. So we don't look for the easy shit. We do what we gotta do. Round 7. Go on, B. Yeah, this shit was easy. Everybody be doing it. Remember, you're doing it the hard way. It's a reward to come with this shit. No doubt. Get you some rest, Patel. Say rain, but the sun is out now. The word stood the sun down. No doubt. Amazon. Barry. Say where you get that? Say that. Amazon. Portable pull-up station. Where it's really not portable. It's just a space saver. Zell, perfect. Appreciate that. Yeah, Amazon, Barry. Yeah, just look up portable pull-up station. What it do is it come down and these bars fold up. So you can like set it up in your living room or your basement, and then you can just fold it up, put it against the corner. You know what I'm saying? It's round 7. We're gonna do some chin ups on this one. You got that straight bar. It's really a chin up. You could do them over here, this way like this, but you really hitting the biceps on these straight bars. Yeah, we don't lift weights, so that's how we get our curls in. That's how we get our curls. Not a lot of reps. There's still money in the bank. If this would cost about, I think it was 165. I got one in the crib, like 130, but it ain't no fold up. But it's not real wide, so it don't take up a lot of space. But if you stay in an apartment, I recommend this can. Round 8. Round 8. Bundy, what up? What up, Bundy? Route 96, what up? Appreciate that, Barry. Appreciate that support, y'all. That was good money you got today, Bundy. I'm going through the motions. After yesterday, I'm just going through the motions. I'm off for the rest of the day, but I had some run around do early. I ain't feel like doing shit. But hey, we on round 8 now. Got what, 120 reps to go. That's how I be, man, for y'all. Remember, most days, you ain't gonna feel like doing this shit. Just start. Just start. Before you know it, it done came to pass. Now you feel good about yourself. This is round 8. Let's get some close grips. My son off to work, and I probably hit through a mile, call it one for the day. Put this shelf up for my wife. She always found some shit for me to do. But it'd be cool. I'm just grateful that I can do the shit that she be asking me to do. Pretty handy with the hands. I got some shit under my utility belt. I was always the curious one. So whenever I seen somebody working on something, whether it was my father, my uncles, I was right there, first one there. I learned how to put a roof on the house when I was about 12, 13 years old. Then in high school, when I was in high school, it was vocational school. So we learned trades. I took up auto body, sheet metal, welding, architecture. And I was doing carpentry at the Park District for years. And then when I went to the military, I took carpentry and masonry. So that's why I learned how to lay brick and all that shit, concrete. Then when I got out the military, I started working for a mechanic. And I worked for him for about 3 years, learned everything firsthand. Changing brakes, oils, transmissions, drive motors, all that shit. I know how to do none of that shit. Around 9, I remember I first met my wife, grandfather. You know, I was kind of hood, braids, baggy clothes and shit. And I used to gangbang and shit. He didn't know that, but he just was stereotyping me by the way I look. But so we moved to Memphis, first time meeting. So and then he had a little small little 1 bedroom house on the other end of his block. So he owned his house and he had another house he used to rent. But they had here, nobody had rented it. So it was like in bad shape. It was in bad shape. He was gonna fix it up for me and my wife. And my wife like, nah, to help him. And when he found out how good I was with my hands, me and him became tight as hell. We was best friends after that shit. You know what I'm saying? And he saw I just wasn't a dumb thug. You know what I'm saying? And me and him was tight after that. After that, we was always tight. He was always calling me, help him fix this or fix that or do this or do that. So yeah, kind of saved my life a little bit too. Cause while I was picking up all these different trades and shit, going to school, military, I ain't have a lot of time to be on the streets, gang banging and shit. But every chance I got, I was out there, I promise you. But I ain't had to. I just got caught up in that dark light. Uh, what's this round 9? Let's get some shoulder whips on this. And on the last one we'll do wide grips. Let's see. I'm on here ready. No doubt. Trial and error is the best way to learn, Abundant. No doubt, no doubt. I hear you, Bunny. Yeah, the best way is trial and error, man. You know what I'm saying? Trial and error. Yeah. But we ain't have YouTube either, so a lot of this shit you can look up on YouTube and you know what I'm saying, and just figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Might mess up, but hey, trial and error. Trial and error. I think that's one of my gifts though. Like, it don't take me long, man. Figure some shit out, man. Like with your breaks. And I'm telling you something too. Knowing that shit, save you a lot of money, man. Save you a lot of money. Now, I do pay a lot of people to do stuff for me. Not just because I don't be having time. And I can somewhat afford it. But shit, like breaks, oil changes and shit like that. I used to do that on my car and my wife's car for years. Sometimes I went to the mechanic with something major. Shocks, fuel pumps. I changed the rear end one time in my garage. You know, axles, uh, all that little shit, man. Belts, radiators, alternators. You know what I'm saying? All that little shit. I used to have this 2002 uh, Cadillac STS with the North Star, and with them, they put the oil pan sit right on the front frame. And the reason I found that out is because I hit a pothole and bust my oil pan. So I called myself gonna buy an oil pan changer myself. You gotta unhook the whole motor. Well, not the whole motor, but you gotta take the motor mounts loose and you gotta pull that boy up by about 6 inches just to get the oil pan off of there. Shit cost me like $1,500, and the oil pan was number like $40. Shit crazy. Cadillac known for that shit there. They'll make some shit well. You gotta come back to them. Yeah, so if you ain't got the money, stay away from the Cadillac, especially a used one. Cause something go wrong with that besides like the brakes or oil change, you damn near gonna have to go back to that. So, oh, you know what I'm talking about then. Yeah, it's a lot of game on YouTube. Like, but you know, a lot of people be going down on, it depends on what you into, what's gonna pop up in your algorithm, right? And a lot of people don't even know that shit there. A lot of informative stuff, but they be so busy in that busybody shit, that messy shit, I call it the dark side of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If they don't know it's informative shit on here. You can pick up a trade off YouTube. Start some shit in your garage. I know I know some alley mechanics, man. One called Pops, that's who I worked under. I'm talking about bought properties, put his kids through school and all that shit. All he did was work on cars out of his garage his whole life. And he could barely read or write. He probably about 90 some years old. And then this other dude named Ulysses. He worked out his garage behind my shop. And he been doing that shit for 30 years. Never worked no regular job. And he owned the building he stayed in and got a couple of more properties. And the same thing with Pops. Pops owned that building. He had the garage on, worked in there. And he had owned like two or three more duplexes on the same block. You know what I'm saying? And I think he had a couple of more properties around too. That put his kids through school and everything with that shit. And living good. I always had a pocket full of money. Always. Both of them. But yeah, this the last round here. Not bad, even though I've been talking 40 minutes for 400 reps. That's 100 reps every 10 minutes. That ain't bad. Let's get some wide grips on this one, though. How y'all doing? Last reps. Last reps. Yeah. 10 more pushes. 10 more squats. We call it one. What they say, another day, another dollar. That's what this shit is. If I come out here tomorrow, I'm gonna turn it around the other way. See that jungle behind me. Remember, green trees. Just the scenery around here bring peace to you. I think they said it's supposed to rain tomorrow. But it don't matter. We got pull-up bars, push-up boards all over the place. We definitely ain't got no excuses not to get some money. It ain't nothing but a couple of reps. I want to say his what? 87 with that's outside with one signal with what nerve is that? What that say? I can't even pronounce that. Sciatic nerve. Make me look that up. Raw, Raw 313. So you give me that money, nothing resisting workouts. Nah, we don't resist no workouts, man. Try to get that money, man, just about every day. Appreciate that follow from Ohio. Appreciate that from Ohio. Shout out to Ohio. Our vibes. Appreciate that like and follow. Yeah, appreciate that follow. Yeah, love. TikTok love. Oh, it's a lower back pain. Part of your nervous system. Yeah, take some it don't be enough electrolytes in regular water. You might want to get you some electrolytes. Got magnesium and potassium in, or maybe some pills, some tablets. That'll help you out too. Yeah, and you'll be like Abundance say, is just take your time with it, man. Just take your time, do what you can. You know what I'm saying? Do what you can with it. When I first started training, I think it was because I was carrying so much weight. I used to always have back pain, but it's gone away now, man. I don't know if it was nerve, any type of nerve damage, or it was just the weight. But I don't have it no more. But definitely take you some get you some electrolytes, man. We got magnesium and potassium in there. I ain't know magnesium good for the nerves, but I know it ain't bad for you regardless. But man, I love y'all, man. Appreciate the support, man. I have to take my son to work, man. Do a few more things around the crib, and then I'm gonna sit my ass down on the couch. And we work as hard as we work. We can take a little time to sit on the couch, right? That being said, man, one love to the lovers, one friend to the haters. Glory be to God. We do all things Christ strengthens us. We all have a great day. Faith without works is dead. Man, don't work, man, don't eat. It's simple, man. Stay positive. Be the negative people. Uh-huh. Yeah, like Bundy said, born signal. Take your time with it, man, and you'll be alright. Take your time. Like they said in Belgium, you tough, right? You tough, right? You tough, right, B? But yeah, man, I'm gonna Bundy, man. Enjoy your day too, bro. How long before results soon? I don't know, man. Just gotta keep grinding. Everybody results different, man. What you looking for might not be what I'm looking for. But I am finna go into this aggressive ass cut in June. I'm be eating that maintenance, but not maintenance, maybe a little under, but I'm just gonna be strictly eating lean meats and vegetables. No sweets, no carbs. If it is, it's gonna be low as hell. And I'm gonna do that shit for 2 weeks straight. And and one day I'm gonna have a refeed day in the middle. I got this from this dude named Brandon Carter. I follow him. But and then I'm gonna do one refeed day in between that where I'm gonna still be eating lean meats and vegetables, except I'm gonna be able to put like some Thousand Islands on my salad or something like that. And just for one day, and I'm gonna slam. I can eat as much as I can as I want of that, as long as it's just straight leans and vegetables, and I can put some sauces and shit on that shit. Maybe some butter on my steak and shit like that. But other than that, then I'm going right back into it for the next few days, and then I'm doing that shit for 2 weeks, and that should have me right. Real talk. While still, and I'm gonna be doing cardio with it. I'm gonna be doing some intensive cardio. I'm probably jumping rope and shit like that, running, and then I'm still be keeping my strength training intense. So I'll be burning fat and not losing muscle. You know what I'm saying? Or as very little muscle as I possibly can. But that's my plan starting in June. Nothing but lean meats and vegetables. That's it. But yeah, 87 Wolf, Born Signal, Abundant. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. I'll be tuning in. Y'all show support. Appreciate that. Support for me, too. We family now, y'all. We out.